Hello everybody and welcome back to another channel update video. It hasn't been terribly long since the last one. I think the previous one was in March, but since then a lot of stuff has changed on the channel, so I thought it only made sense to make another update video. Plus, you know me, I like the ramble. So, hope we're all doing well. I've got a few points that I've written down in my little notebook here to go through, so sit back, relax, and let me ramble away. So, first up, let me address some of the things I mentioned in the previous update video and where they are now, because some things have gone to plan, some things haven't gone to plan. So, yeah, first of all, Back to the Future, the game. That is now finito. It is done. Ended not too long ago. 39 parts it ended up being. Oh my giddy goodness me, that was a long Let's Play. Didn't think it would be that long, but I definitely enjoyed every episode. It was a great storyline, had a fun time playing it, good puzzles. I mentioned all this stuff at the end of it as I did my little end of Let's Play ramble, so yeah, you should all know by now that I really enjoyed it. And the feedback I got from you is, you guys seem to love it as well, so that's really good. I was really happy that people liked it, because I was a bit worried it was dragging out too long, but people really did seem to stick by the story and want to know how it ended. So yeah, Back to the Future's over. Sadly, I don't think there's going to be a Back to the Future the Game 2, otherwise I would play it straight away. But yeah, so yeah, that was a good Let's Play, happy with that. Which kind of leaves a gap in the schedule if you think of it, which I don't, because I don't have a schedule, I don't plan things around a schedule, but I like to have sort of slots to fill for a main Let's Play or a side Let's Play, stuff like that. So yeah, that's opened up a gap, basically. But before I get onto what fills that gap, let me carry on. So last update video I mentioned about the Minecraft adventure map I was playing with Nexa and Joda called Selakin. And I'm not sure whether this is coming out before or after the video that I make with those guys, but yeah, I might just be repeating myself if you already know this. If I am, I'm sorry. Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. But yeah, unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, mainly redstone problems, we can't finish the map. We've truly broken it. It's really, really dumb. I'm just going to repeat myself now, but basically, the map makers, it's a really gorgeous looking map, really great builds. I love the designs in all the islands and stuff, if you've been watching that. But they made a really big mistake when it came to the redstone, which is that if you're playing multiplayer, you couldn't log out in the middle of doing a mission, basically. Because if you did, the redstone would mess up and you basically couldn't continue. And Nexa, Joda and I, we were a bit silly. So it's our fault as well as the map makers, but it shouldn't really be possible to do this. We completely forgot about that at one point and we just logged out midway through. So then we logged back in, tried to carry on playing, and then the boss fight wouldn't work correctly. So then we were stuck. We tried messing around with redstone blocks and command blocks and stuff like that. No luck, which is a real shame because I feel like we weren't that far off finishing the map. And I was having a really fun time playing with Nexa and Joda. And I did want to see how it ended, but I'm afraid we did try and fix it again, but it just didn't work. So we're just gonna give up and call it quits on that Let's Play. But the good news is I think we're not going to say that's it for us playing together. I think we're going to try and find another map, which should be relatively simple. There's always plenty of good Minecraft maps, adventure maps, or puzzle maps to play. So yeah, we will definitely be playing something as a group and make a video series out of it in the future. I don't know when, but at some point we will. It's just, for now, Selakin is dead. So if you were watching that, I'm sorry. I don't like to, stop series midway through. Sphinx. But yeah, we really didn't have any choice. It just made the most sense to just stop and cut our losses. So yeah, end of Selakin, basically. Next up is another thing which didn't quite go to plan, and that is Planet Coaster. So if you watched my last update video back in March, you may remember I said that Planet Coaster is not dead. No, I'm going to continue playing in some form. I originally stopped because it was too intensive, the game, for my computer. It was lagging too much and I wasn't playing it the way I wanted to, and I wouldn't have been able to make the theme park that I wanted with my current hardware. So then I said, okay, if we can't do that, then plan B can be we can make smaller rides. We can make a series just building one ride and make it really detailed and, you know, scale it in and really focus on small details instead of a gigantic, huge park. And that didn't really work out either. And I'll tell you the reason why. It's really, really simple. I have just had no inclination to load up the game and play. I just really haven't, which is really annoying me because part of me does, but then I never actually do. It's very weird. Recently, I went to a theme park, and whilst I was walking around, I was like, oh, Planet Coaster. It was in the back of my mind as I was on the rides and stuff. I was thinking, oh, yeah, maybe. And I get home, and I just like, nah, I'll just play Minecraft or watch some YouTube videos or you know, anything but. So, I mean, I can't force myself to play it, otherwise it would come across in the videos and they wouldn't be very good. So, at the moment, I'm just going to say no more Planet Coaster, which I know may upset some of you. I'm sorry. That's not to say it will never come back. I know that they do lots of updates for that game, lots of free updates, which is very kind of them. They're always doing new rides and new scenery and things like that. So yeah, it's not to say it will never come back, but for the time being, I've got other games to play and other things to do. So yeah, it's a shame that Planet Coaster didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. But you never know, I may also get a better computer at some point, and if I do, then I could actually build the park I wanted to, and that might make me want to play again. So I'm just going to leave it there. No big promises about if it will come back and when or whatever, but there is a chance. So yeah. Okay. I think that about does it for stuff I mentioned last channel update. So for stuff that's coming up now, the present, let's get to the present, man. What is continuing since the last update? Well, basically just one main video series. That is, of course, the JFS. That's not going anywhere. Minecraft on the JSON fan server will always be a part of my channel for as long as the server is up. And, you know, coming up soon is the Minecraft 1.12 release, which is very, very exciting. New blocks, new mobs. What's it called? I think they called it like the World of Colour update. So that's going to be interesting. So I'll definitely be doing some videos on that, and that may reignite some people to start playing again. I don't know, but yeah. JFS will always be on the channel, basically, so that's going to continue. As for other games, so if there's no Planet Coaster, and there's no more Back to the Future, then what am I going to play? Well, one of them, I'm going to keep secret. Yeah, you don't like me when I do that, do you? But I am. I'm going to keep it secret because, I don't know, I like a bit of mystery. I like to be a bit annoying. I will tell you that it is a PS2 game, and that's it. That's all you're getting from me. It's a PS2 game, and I'm pretty sure most of you will like it. I think you will. So yeah, that one I'm going to keep secret until it actually comes out. Shouldn't be too long until it comes out because I've got some of it pre-recorded ready. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, that's one game to take up the empty slots, and the other one I will not be so secretive about because I've been pretty blatant about it, and that is we're going to do another point and click because point and clicks have sort of become a bit of something I do on this channel now. I just like them. I really like point and click games. They're nice and sort of slower paced generally, and I don't know, more relaxing to play most of the time. So straight after Back to the Future, we're going to go into the good old Monkey Island series. That's right, we're going to go back to Guybrush Threepwood, and we're going to play Escape from Monkey Island, which is the 4th Monkey Island game, released in 2000, and it was the first one to be 3D. I did tweet not too long ago that I had some trouble trying to get the game working on Windows 10, and I was a bit worried actually that it wouldn't work and I couldn't do the Let's Play. It turns out there's actually lots of helpful people online that have made custom launchers and custom patches and stuff to fix the game, and I eventually got it working, so that's great. Good news is it now works. I can record it. All is well. So yeah, that's going to be coming up soon, Escape from Monkey Island, which is, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice to return to Monkey Island. And then we can get this one done, and then the final one, which is Tales of Monkey Island, I think. So yeah, that's going to be coming up very soon as well. I haven't actually recorded that yet, so... Oh, and that's something else I should mention, is that because it is a little bit unstable, you know, it's not running perfectly smoothly. It's not a remaster or anything. It's not a re-edition of it. It is literally the game from 2000. So there may be some bugs. There may be some glitches. I hope there's not, but you just got to be prepared that it might not be perfectly smooth gameplay. Not in terms of graphics, or maybe in terms of graphics, but also just in terms of general playability. It may not be the best, but yeah, there you go. I've gave you the warning. I touch wood, it will just work fine though. Alright, so that's kind of it for the main series. We've got the mystery PS2 game, we have Escape from Monkey Island, and we have Minecraft on the JSON fan server. There are some other topics I want to talk about though, just to end off this, it's getting quite long, this channel update video. If you've stuck with me this far, well done. You're a true subscriber. No, I wouldn't do that stuff, but no, thank you. So the first point is, another series which is technically still going, it's just now very, very slowly, is the James Bond reviews. These things were only meant to take 2 or 3 months tops. And now it's stretched over to over 2 years. And am I happy about that? No. But I'm not going to give up. I'm still going to make them. Recently, I uploaded The World Is Not Enough review and the Die Another Day review, and also a Die Another Day references video, which I thought was quite cool. Hope you enjoyed that. So yeah, I'm still going with that. Next up, we're going to enter the Daniel Craig era with Casino Royale in 2006. And I just want to let you know that they are still going, and I still do plan on finishing that series. Hey, you never know, I might finish before the next Bond film comes out. Anyway, and also to do with James Bond, I just want to make it clear, obviously, very sad news is that Roger Moore recently passed away, my favourite James Bond actor. And it is really sad news, and I just want to let it be known that I will make a video on that subject. Not quite sure what I'm going to do at the moment, but I didn't want to rush in and make Roger Moore died, he was my favourite Bond, I really liked it when he raised his eyebrows and said, keeping the British end up, sir. You know, I didn't want to make just a very general Roger Moore died video, because it almost seems like they're the ones that they're just there to get the views straight after it happened. And I feel like if I take my time with it, I could actually make something a bit nicer and a bit more personal to me. So there is going to be a Roger Moore video coming at some point, because yeah, I think it's a subject that means a lot to me. So there's that in terms of James Bond. Live streams. Oh, live streams. I don't know what to think about live streams anymore. I'm not sure how much I'm enjoying them, and I don't mean that as any offence to anyone watching. I think it's more on me. I think it's just kind of where I am in my life at the moment with the 9-to-5 job and stuff like that. I'm not sure where I'm squeezing them in and what I'm getting out of them. Maybe I could just be recording videos instead. I don't know. Part of me actually wants to maybe go back to Twitch for a little bit. And the reason I say that is because recently we did the JFS 12-hour live stream, which I did talk about in a Minecraft JFS episode, my most recent one. So if you want to hear me talk about that, go watch that video. But we live streamed that on Twitch. We have a JFS live Twitch channel. And, you know, because of that, I got to see a lot more of Twitch. I used it. All that sort of stuff. And it sort of reminded me that, yeah, Twitch is pretty nice. They really upped their game in the past year or so. And you can tell that a lot more YouTubers are permanently moving to Twitch. And I'm not doing that. Obviously, I'm going to stay on YouTube and make Let's Plays and stuff. But it did kind of give me a little bit of interest in going back to stream on Twitch. And I'll tell you what else I was kind of surprised at, is the fact that I didn't realise how many followers I had on Twitch. I thought I had 50 maybe? But I think I have about 300, which is... I had no clue. I'd really never paid attention to how many followers I had on Twitch. And it's kind of sad that I did just kind of abandon them. And I'm sure a lot of those people either just didn't bother watching anymore, or they maybe knew me from YouTube anyway, so they didn't really stop. But I don't know, I just feel like maybe I wasted a bit of potential there by just completely abandoning Twitch. I don't know, hindsight's 2020, eh? So I might go back and start streaming on Twitch every now and then. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I already have since this video's come out. So if you see me on Twitch, that's the reason why. I might just do both. Sometimes I might stream on YouTube, sometimes on Twitch. We'll see. It's all kind of up in the air at the moment. And the last thing to talk about is something which I don't know if you've noticed this. I know some people have, as they've left a comment. That is that I have actually, for the first time in 5 or 6 years, actually. Yeah. What was my last anniversary video? Was it 6? Was it 6 or 5? I can't remember. Anyway, for the first time in 5 or 6 years, I have turned on adverts on my channel. And for me, that was quite a big deal, actually, because it's something I thought about a lot, and it's something I've really not bothered about in the past. I haven't really thought about, how many cents could I be earning from this video? Because that is how much it is, really. We're talking cents or tenths of cents, or just a very, very small amount of money for my viewership on YouTube. And I've never really thought about that. But I kind of just did it as an experiment because I have no clue what I could have made on YouTube over this time. And at the same time, I kind of thought to myself, anything I do make from this, I can just... It seems stupid that there may be this very, very small potential stream of income that could help either me personally to, I don't know, buy games or something, or buy equipment, or perhaps even like donate to the JFS, to keep the server up, because hell, I've been playing on there for 3 years and I really should give back some stuff, I feel. So yeah, I did that as a kind of small experiment just to see what I would get over a few weeks' time. And I'm not going to get into the details about what exactly it is because it's really not that interesting. But it's something that I think I'm going to keep going for a little while. Now, I will say this. I haven't monetized rather, every single video on my channel because A, I can't. Some of them are copyright claimed. And B, some videos are just not worth it because obviously some videos get a very, very, very small amount of views. I've only done it for series that I know are really quite popular within my own channel. So videos like Destroy Humans 1 and 2, The Simpsons game, Time Splitters. So those are the ones I've turned on adverts for. Most of the other ones I haven't because there's just no point. So yeah, if you see an advert, that's why. Don't worry, I'm not selling out or anything. And it shouldn't really disrupt you anyway. And most of you probably have ad blocker. So, and you know what, I don't care. If you do, I'm not going to judge you. Whatever, do whatever you want. But I just want to make it known that that was what I was doing. Yeah, so that's about it really. I think that's... Oh, that actually turned out pretty long. I'm sorry. You know me. If I've missed anything, which I probably have, then I might put it in a comment. But, yeah. As usual, any feedback that you have for the channel, anything you'd want to see, anything you don't want to see, any constructive criticism, any unconstructive criticism, if you want to yell at me, if you want to say nice things to me, go ahead, leave it in the comments. I know that it's easy just to kind of watch and move on to another video on YouTube, but feedback is really important, and I'm not just asking for compliments. I am asking for, what do you like about my videos? What do you not like? What do you want to see? And stuff like that, because it does help me and helps me know that I'm kind of going in the right direction, that sort of thing. Alright, that's going to do it. Definitely have rambled long enough now. Thank you all so much for your continued support with my channel, leaving nice comments and stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.